Before I start this video, I would like to send my once again severe and continued condolences to Nicola, Michael, and the rest of little Isla's family, as it was probably one of their most difficult days of their life today, as they laid Isla to rest for the last time. Her funeral took place today, and I would like to wish the family well and hope it went as well as it could have done. The amount of flowers and people outside, I'm sure, was very much appreciated by the family, as I'm sure they're overwhelmed with the support that they are getting at the moment. Isla will for the future and will forever, now she will sit in the top of the screen. She will always be remembered from all West Ham fans, but of course here on West Ham Unofficial, because she will stay there. God bless you, Isla. Okie dokie then, now I have said that West Ham transfer news. It's been a hot minute since I've done one of these videos, about 3 weeks, and for one reason only, because we've been doing absolutely nothing in the transfer window. Gio's got a pink book. I've got some revision cards that I should be doing biology revision on, but I wrote transfer rumours on them because why not? That says transfer rumours. If you can't read it, that is because my handwriting is bad, and that runs in the family. Joke one done. I'm in quite a jokey mood today, so there's going to be a few jokes in the middle of this video. If you find them funny, that's nice, but if you don't. You are joined with a Somerset Fabrizio Romano today, quite frankly, because I couldn't afford Fabrizio Romano, so you got me, the Somerset version of Fabrizio Romano. Before we get into it, drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel. This is an extremely long intro, but we are going to get into it then. So the first one is something official. West Ham transfer news show with something official. Who would have thought it? Joseph Anang has joined Scottish side St Patrick's Athletic FC. Yeah, I haven't heard of him either. Until the end of the season. That's where Joseph Anang has gone to see out the rest of the season to get some game time. So that's official. That's been done, of course, to join me, Porter Rebecca, who's gone out on loan again to Doncaster. That was announced yesterday. So yeah, we're getting the loan players some. Getting the young players some game time, which is nice to see. This is the second time I've run through all this, so it should be quite good, because I had a coughing fit in the middle of doing this on take one. So hopefully take two, you will see it, but we'll have to wait and see. Right, transfer rumour number one is FC Rems, whoever, would want a fee of around 30 million euros for Hugo Ekitike. Ekitike, that's him. That is just shy of £25 million. This is a player we've been linked with quite a lot in this transfer window at the start, and now we are being linked with him again. Sky Sports think Darmesh Seth has said that talks have been going on today about us signing that striker. I can't say I've ever watched him play, seen him, heard of him before today, but yeah, here we are. I wouldn't turn my nose up at any striker at the moment. I see Andy Carroll's gone to West Brom today. We didn't snap him up. Are you disappointed? That's up to you. Transfer rumour number two. West Ham are in talks with Marseille over a deal with Bamba Dieng. A loan with an option to buy of around £10.5 million. This should be right down our boat. This should float West Ham's boat. A loan with an option to buy. That seems to be what we absolutely love. And of course, that's Marseille. I did talk about in the transfer video I did about 3 weeks ago. I talked about Bamba Dieng in a move, and I haven't heard of his name since again today. So, when I talked about him 3 weeks ago, we're still linked with him, and he could possibly come into the bowl. Transfer rumour number three, we're staying with Marseille, and we're going to be talking about Duj Keletakar. David Moyes is very keen on Keletakar. We have been sticking by the loan with an option to buy deal. There we go again. Marseille, of course, declined that, but we are sticking by it. However, the league side are only asking for £15 million. If David Moyes wants him, he fits the system, get that guy to West Ham United, in my opinion. He seems like a decent centre-back that could partner Kurt Zouma long term. And I think it's a wise for 15 million quid. I think it is wise. Transfer rumour number four. This isn't a potential incoming, it's an outgoing. And no, it's not Yarmolenko or Masuaku, to your despair. We're going to be talking about Issa Diop. Talks between the Geordies, Newcastle and West Ham United have ramped up. That's the buzzword for today, ramped up in the last few hours. Talks have ramped up in the last few hours over a deal for Issa Diop. Now, when Newcastle got all their money, I thought just players like this and Jesse Lingard and these type of players will be exactly the ones that they are linked with. And Kieran Tierney, what's his name? Something Trippier. Kieran Trippier, is that his name? I think so. I'll tell you what, I'm on a roll today. But if you like my jokes, hit the thumbs up if you don't like them. If you don't like my jokes, don't hit the thumbs up so I can get a gauge whether you like it or not. But yeah, cheers. Thank you. Yeah, it's a Diop. I mean, if we get Dude Kaleta in, then I wouldn't be I wouldn't be opposed to selling him 15 million quid if we can get for him. Or maybe we can be smart for once and we can go, Newcastle have got too much money. They've got more money than sense at the moment. Let's just chuck what we paid for him. Let's just say £25 million to take it or leave it. Let's be smart because they've just got a never-ending pot of money. So yeah, let's be smart. But big transfer news on Issa Diop. Something that we know is true. Come from X today. XWHU employee. He has said Newcastle were interested in Diop, but we will not sell unless we find a replacement, which of course could be Dude Kaleta. Right, I'll come to the end of my pile. This is the last transfer rumour. Transfer rumour number 5. West Ham have had a mystery. Oh, a mystery. West Ham have had a mystery £50 million bid rejected for a striker. Now, firstly, a disclaimer, I think this is absolute rubbish. I think it's made up. I'd love it not to be made up. Well, I wouldn't because it's been rejected. £50 million. I think that's our whole transfer budget. And we need a centre-back and a left-back as well. But, you know, it is what it is. I can't see David Moyes spending 50 million quid on a player. He spent 30 on a couple of players, and I think that's his pretty much maximum, unless he thinks unless he thinks they really are the bee's knees. I can't see him spending £50 million on a striker. If I'm being honest, it took him 2 years to find a striker. 4 transfer windows, I think. It's January 2021. No, 3. Summer from last year and this window. And he still hasn't found one. So it's 3 transfer windows. I'd be surprised if the striker he picks is £50 million. It really would be unlike David Moyes. But yeah, I think that's from the Independent that's come out. I'm just trying to think. I mean, the strikers we are being linked with, like Hugo Ekitike, his price tag is £25 million. So we're not going to bid £50 million to get that rejected. Bamba Dieng isn't worth £50 million. So it must be somebody that hasn't come out leaked. That an ITK hasn't really found out about. It might be something that's been kept up and nobody really knows about it. But you know, if I'm the Somerset Fabrizio Romano, I should know about these things, and I don't. I'm sorry. I'm the Poundland version, so you have to deal with it, or go and watch something else. But yeah, it's nice today to come home to some actual solid transfer rumours and some players that we have actually been linked with, because this transfer window, this month, has been like any other month. Let's face it, we've loaned out a couple of players. We haven't sold anybody. We haven't bought anybody. We haven't even looked like being close to buying anybody. And today, it looks like, 3 days to go. David Sullivan, David Gold, everybody's for, oh my God, 28th. We better start signing some players. Hopefully that's the case. And we will have a couple at least coming before deadline day, and then whatever happens on deadline day happens. But in the wise words of our very good friend Jim White, a transfer can be done in 2 hours. So you never know, we might have one tonight for all I know, or for who anybody else knows, for that matter. But definitely don't go to bed yet, because I still think there is some life in West Ham's transfer rumours. I hope you've enjoyed this video, because I've sat here for about 15 minutes writing all these down. So please like the video if you've enjoyed my jokes and this West Ham transfer news show. Drop a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Let's hope we sign some players, and I'm going to leave it there. I feel like I should have a joke to end things off, but I don't. So I'm just going to end it. Lots of transfer rumours that we have discussed in this video. Galore transfer rumours galore. Not transfers just yet, but we will have to wait and see what happens on that sense. So yeah, on a serious note, I'm going to leave it there. Come on, you irons, and let's sign some players. See you on Saturday night at 7:30. Jimmy Quinn live Q&A, a chill Q&A where you can ask your questions to the former West Ham striker. I'll see you then.